to Changzhou and the second round action here at the Victor China Open. After the women's doubles, we turn our attention to men's singles and the world number one, Xi Yuqi of China, up against Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, the winner here in 2018 and a beaten finalist the year after that in 2019. So this should be a very exciting match to watch. Now, of course, with the number one seed, we must be in the top half of the draw. Also in this half of the draw is the reigning world champion, Kunlawut Widasan, and Koda Naraoka, the other seed here. In fact, we've only got 6 seeds left in the draw. We lost 2 seeds yesterday, 2 high-profile seeds. The defending champion, number 2 seed, Victor Axelsen, and the Asian Games gold medalist, Li Shifeng. So the 2 players making their way onto court, led out by the current world number 1, Xi Yuqi. Had a fantastic start to the year. 5 finals in his first 6 World Tour events of 2024. Won both in Indonesia and the first 3 Super 750 events. Indonesia, of course, one of these 1,000 events, which is what the China Open is. Now, as you saw, this is the 12th meeting between these 2 players. And Xi Yuqi has won the toss of the coin and has chosen the far end of the court. I'm sure you've been listening to Jeevan and Steen talking about the drift in this arena. The shuttle flying very fast towards the far end, which is where Xi Yuqi has asked to start. He's won 9 of the previous 11 encounters between these 2 players. It's gone the full distance 5 times when they've played each other over their previous 11. Anthony Sinisuka Ginting will turn 28 next month, and he's from Cimahi, west of Bandung. That equates to 5'7". He's currently number 10 on the world rankings, but did spend a total of 37 weeks as world number 2. Beat his teammate Chico Dui Wadoyo in the first round, 21-18, 21-17 in 40 minutes. Now, he's been in one final this year. That was the All England Championships, where he lost out to Jonathan Christie. Xi Yuqi is already 28 years of age, from Nantong in Jiangsu province, which is where we are at the moment, Jiangsu province. And he was a semi-finalist back in 2018 and again last year. And he's enjoying his 15th consecutive week as world number 1. Now, in the first round, he had to play against a man promoted from the reserve list, Guntapong Wangchalon. It was 2 straight games, as you can see. Our court officials for this one, Fine Datan from India and Champu Yen of Singapore will be the service judge. There's the Chinese coach, Sun Jun, and for Anthony Ginting, he has Iwansia on the coach's bench. Well, the last time these 2 met was here in China, in Chengdu, in the final of the Thomas Cup finals. And it was 2 straight games, 17-6 in favour of Xi Yuqi. Disappointing Olympics for the number 1 seed. Lost in the quarter-final stage to the eventual silver medalist, Kunlawut Widasan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sinisuka Ginting, Indonesia. And on my left, UK, China. And it is Sinisuka Ginting to serve. Love all. Play.
So the former champion, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, nearest to us, getting this second round match underway against the #1 seed, Liu Qi.
1 love.
Ginting now, isn't it, Steen? The fact that he's dropped outside the top 8 on the world ranking, so no longer gets a seeded position.
Exactly, and that means that he plays other seeded players earlier than he normally would have, and that can be challenging because perhaps you haven't really adjusted to the arena as good as you would have later on in the tournament.
1.
I mean, obviously, Ginting loves playing here.
Yeah.
2 finals. Didn't have such a good time last year. He was the #2 seed and lost in the first round to the recently retired Suniyama.
Yeah, and I recall that when he won here in 18 against Kento Momota, it was considerably slower playing conditions. He shouldn't mind though fast playing conditions because I mean he's used to playing in Istora 9.
Which is both fast and windy.
Exactly.
Same as here.
It's interesting that Liu Qi chose to start on the far side, the way I see it.
I thought that too, because he's starting what we believe is the better end for singles players.
Yeah, so he wants to get off to a good start. And if it comes down to a third and decisive game, he wants to get off to a head start there as well.
Yeah. Forced the short lift with a wonderful tight spinning neck shot. Look at that. Even got the neck cord. Oh, that's sweet. That's a lovely shot.
6-4.
Oh, my goodness, how did he get that back? Well, it was the most extraordinary defensive shot from Liu Qi earlier on in that rally, which he took, it seemed, out of his right pocket.
Isn't that what they say the magicians do?
Yes, that's right.
He had it in his pocket.
Yeah, good smash straight down the line.
Over, 7, 6.
This is a match, Steen, I've been so looking forward to, because I find it very intriguing, because Xiu Qi, since he's become world #1, this is his 4th tournament, but 3 tournaments since world #1, quarter-final of the Olympics, semi-final of Japan, quarter of the Korean Open. And in a way, he seems to be struggling a little bit with the burden of expectation as being the best in the world. And Ginting, we know, is from the fact that he's been world #2 and he's won so many tournaments in the final of the All England earlier this year. You know, but they're both players who have perhaps been struggling with their form as late.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see them play each other, because it's a potential high quality match if both are at the same level.
Yeah. Lovely placement. So on a run of 4 straight points, Ginting 1 point away from the mid-game interval. Oh, nice punch clear. So to the mid-game interval, and it is a 4-point advantage for the former champion, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, against the world #1, Xiu Qi. Just 6 minutes to the mid-game interval. Oh, goodness me.
对啊，他可以再用力一点，往前再快一点，他比你快，这是一个。第二个，不要跟他平球，不要刺他，这边力度或是球慢，他过来反而快。我这样被动了，我当时就是打死点球快一点，然后往前抢球或者直接跳，不要平的就直接过来，就可以快一点。
Good 1, 20 seconds. Good 1, 20 seconds.
So 11-7 the advantage to Ginting as play resumes in this opening game. He's plugging that deep forehand corner, isn't he, still, of Ginting's?
Yeah. But I'm really curious as to how the next 4 or 5 rallies is progressing, because Xiu Qi, he seems unfocused to me. Wide.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you.
13-7.
Well, we were talking on Tuesday, weren't we, Steve, when we watched Xiu Qi, about the fact that he had said after one of his recent matches that he's been playing in pain for 5 years and he doesn't want to endure it anymore. And yeah, where does he go from here? He's the best in the world. He's not won the Olympic gold, which is, of course, every player's dream.
Yeah.
And he's 28 years of age, 32. He could still win another Olympic gold, but perhaps that seems too distant for an athlete at the moment.
Yeah, there's a long way. There's a long way to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Both figuratively speaking, but also in actual kilometers. And right now, I think there's a lot of players that are in these discussions with themselves about what's going to happen, what is the next goal. I mean, Asian Games is still 2 years away, so I agree in that interval there. And so far, he's looked mentally drained.
Yeah.
And there's always sort of a price to pay at some point. It reminds me a little bit about Chen Yufei coming back from her gold medal at the Tokyo Olympics, and she played and played and played. They went back, and I can't recall what it was. Was it the Thomas Nuber Cup in Denmark? There was
yes, and Sudirman Cup.
Yeah, in Finland.
Yeah.
So she was playing all the time, and the Olympic Games is the big goal for the best players. They want to go for a medal, preferably a gold. And when that goal is it's over, whether you've achieved it or not, then it's very, very common that it takes some time to sort of regroup.
Yeah. Well, it completely mistimed that one, Shi-Yuqi.
It could also be that I've read it completely wrong, that Shi-Yuqi feels that it's against Ginting, that far side of the court is actually the worst side, and he doesn't want to spend too much energy. That he feels that his attack can better get through from the near side here. We'll have to see, but so far it's a huge advantage to the Indonesian, obviously.
Nice backhand.
And the shot looked like I'm hitting this shot here, and if it's a winner, then that's fine. If it doesn't come back, I'll live with that as well.
Yeah.
And that's a chance. These situations here post the big events.
Nice block.
There's a chance for the up-and-coming players to shine and make a name for themselves. We saw it with Alex Lanyin in Japan Open. So if there's someone out there feeling that they are better than their current rank, then it's a good opportunity. We saw Lei Lanchi last week,
yes,
and again yesterday against Axelsen.
Yeah, that looked a bit casual, didn't it? It's game point opportunities for the former champion, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. He's gone wide as well. 21-11, the opening game. It's not just the scoreline, it's the lack of urgency, I think, in the style of Shi-Yuqi that's very concerning. That's well wide. Not even close. 21-11 in just 12 minutes. 12 minutes. That's astonishing.
Depannya itu jangan berubah tuh. Kalau mau buka tinggi sekalian ya, kalau bisa dorongnya lewat orang. Cuman kamu hati-hati di sininya, kalau ini dia dorong lurus terus tuh, dorong lurus sininya ya. Makanya kalau udah terdesak, kalau bisa ketemu berat kamu juga bagus. Jadi kamu kaget tinggi, kamu taruh. Ini nembaknya udah bagus.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Up on play.
So the umpire calls for the second game to get underway. Former champion Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, having won the opening game, 21-11 in just 12 minutes. Well, Steen, you said towards the end of the opening game that, you know, with some of the more established players, a little bit in the wilderness, I suppose, after the Olympics, and you said younger players had the opportunity to grasp the opportunities that presented. Don't you also think that it's an opportunity for the established players to say, okay, I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve at the Olympics, but I want to come back and prove that I am still the best or one of the best?
Yes, that's also an option, but not all players' minds work that way, I think. But we have to commend the ones that actually have done it.
Yuki challenges called in.
Well, there's a saying, the test of a true champion is how they fight back.
Yeah.
So it's the true champions that will use the disappointment of the Olympics, if disappointment it was, yes, it was on the line, to actually use that as part of their motivation.
Yeah.
Remaining.
But I think you hit a nail when you said he's 28 years of age, so this is much more than just coming off a big goal. This is potentially a change of life. This is
Well, I mean, he looks to me at the moment as if he doesn't really want to be here.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
I may be doing him a total injustice.
Was it you who mentioned yesterday? Because I think we discussed the same thing. Maybe it was one of the colleagues saying that. Yeah, but there's already been a tennis major.
It was me that said that. Yeah.
That's true.
And as far as the track and field are concerned, they've continued with their Diamond League and you know, many other sports. Of course, the big goal for virtually every sport is the Olympic Games. But you know, athletes have to ask themselves, do I want to be, in Chiuchi's case, the world #1 and having the fans cheer me and willing me to do well, or do I want to be sitting at home thinking, what do I do with the rest of my life?
But we've often seen, because this is not only happening to players that have had perhaps a little bit disappointing Olympics. It also happens to the ones who become champions once in a while, and we can see it again that there's players out. We recall that when Lin Dan won his 2 gold medals, he took quite a bit of hiatus afterwards, and Wang Qilin started recording music when he won his first gold medal 3 years ago in men's doubles. So the question that you could ask, and I don't have the answer to it, but has Olympic become too big an event for badminton? Has it become the only event that we're looking forward to? Isn't it worth something winning a Super 1000 tournament? Isn't it something winning the World Tour finals and so on? Couldn't we have goals in that direction?
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Thank you. Thank you.
But you can't have Olympic status without this World Tour and having the setup that we have in World Badminton, and players fighting for every round at these major events.
Yeah.
because the IOC just wouldn't have badminton in unless we have this set up.
Exactly.
But this is a very, very disappointing scoreline as far as Chi fans are concerned. Again, and 11-2 down. And look at it. Look at his body language. Not looking at his coach.
No, but he's not coming back here in this match. And the dilemma is that
Court 1, 20 seconds.
the federations,
Court 1,
the hosts of these
20
tournaments, they
seconds.
want the best players to come. But they certainly want them to play better than this.
Yeah.
7-2. Play.
It's going wide.
It's looking exactly like
One,
Li
two.
Shijia's match against Koki Watanabe in the first round on Tuesday. Chi still has the chance of outscoring
13,
Li Shijia. Ghost match in the second game. Li Shijia scored 2 points in the second game against Koki Watanabe. Chi's already scored 2. That's not what we should be discussing
No, not at all.
normally.
Yeah, that's a fabulous smash.
14-2.
Ginting is just soldiering on, saying thank you very much for the early birthday
Yes.
present.
That's a good kill.
Service over. 3-14.
Mistake. He's going to call for the doctor. I think it is his ankle. His left ankle is the one that he so badly damaged in 2019 at the Indonesia Super 1000. Had surgery. Well, here is the medic. The deputy referee in attendance, Ivan Poplakini of Croatia.
Okay. All right, that's exactly where he got injured back in 19. But it is a little bit of an odd moment. Okay, it's like he almost would like a little bit all over the body. Freeze me down until the next Olympic qualification period. It's an odd moment to get treatment. I mean, he's lost the first game to 11. He's down 15-3.
Yeah.
Why not just retire and get out of here? I think, I hope there's someone of the journalists asking him that question. Why did you actually play? Why did you go on court? And gets a straight answer.
Yeah.
So
I
that
suspect the reason he's not retiring is because of what happened when he retired in the Sudirman Cup, I think it was.
perhaps
Thomas Cup.
at
21.
25 in the second game after having lost the first.
16.
Yeah, so match point down.
Service over.
But I mean,
17-4.
whatever the reason, there's not much effort And if it's because he's in so much pain, then he shouldn't have played in the first place.
And that's why I hope someone is asking him that question, so we can make things better.
Yeah.
What is it? What has caused him to do this? Because this has not been fun watching at all.
No,
this has been tragic.
Yeah. Because, you know, when you think that 5 finals already this year for Chi, winning 4 titles, India, France, Singapore, and the Indonesia Super 1000, to see him play like this, you're right, it's sad.
Devastating.
It's tragic.
It's gone wide as well.
It's challenging.
And don't challenge.
Yuki challenges called out.
Here we go. It was wide. So no challenges left, but he's match point down anyway, so...
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. 20. Match point. 4.
Strange situation for Shin Jun sitting out there. He might as well be somewhere else preparing one of the other players.
Yeah.
So it's over. 5-20.
Boy, that's a good one.
That's a lovely shot. Quite obviously, 2 levels too late.
And he's throwing us some candy here towards the end of the match. Xiu-Chi. What is Ginting doing? Is he trying to prevent Xiu-Chi from leaving the tournament? There it is.
21-11, 21-8, Ginting through to the quarterfinal once more. Yeah. It's sad.
A bizarre match.
27 minutes.
Last one by Ginting. 21-11, 21-8.
It's a fair share of applause, but probably for results achieved previously in his career more than this match.
Yeah. And as I said at the start of the match, Steen, it was a match that I've really been looking forward to. But it's really just sort of fizzled out, didn't it?
Very much so.
21-11, 21-8 in 27 minutes. The 2018 champion Anthony Sinisuka Ginting through to the quarter-final.